Y'all tuned in from the block to the
Booth with your boy Magnum. You already know how we do.
What it do? What's the deal? It's your boy Magnum. Another episode from the block to the booth. Got a special guest on the show today. Now, before I say what his name is, you know, he got a different sound. He got a different technique. He got a different fucking everything. He got a different drip. Did y'all see his shit in the video? Skyyler Blu Azure in the building.
What's up with it?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed to be here. Blessed to be with family, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. First thing I ask you, I always ask everybody, tell everybody where you from and where you grew up at, bro.
Well, I am Detroit, Michigan, East Side, 412-5, all my life, you know what I'm saying? I lived growing up on, you know, Kelly and Liberal. That's where everything started. And I've been on 7 Mile and Hoover, you know what I'm saying, ever since then. I want to say since like 6 years old to now, so 21 years. I just turned 27 the other day.
That's what's up, bro. Like, what about, did you dislike anywhere that you lived, like, growing up?
I mean, growing up, I kind of had that, like, I had that mind that was in a kid place, you know what I'm saying? So,
Alright.
To me, you know what I'm saying, even the stuff that seemed like struggle or hard time, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
You feel me? When I grew up, I realized, like, oh, damn, we went through a little situation, but, you know what I'm saying, coming up, no, I just, you feel me, I am what, you know what I'm saying, now, how I was then, I'm just a go with the flow type. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. Like, when did you first start getting to music, bro?
So, my first falling in love with music came from my mom. She used to play music all the time. Like, we'd be in the car, on car rides, or, you know what I'm saying, taking me back and forth to school, or, you know, whatever, running errands. And my mom, she used to play music all the time, and, you know, I loved it. Like, she used to tell me, like, I used to bang my head against my car seat doing a bang head bounce type shit. And I want to say it was when I turned like 4 years old, 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? That's when like Bow Wow was out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, you know, I used to think he was the first kid rapper ever, you know what I'm saying? Then my mama showed me Crisscross, and so I had Crisscross to look up to, Bow Wow to look up to. Then after that, all the kid rappers started coming out, Romeo and all that.
Right.
So it was like back then, I just knew I wanted to live that life then, you know what I'm saying? Seeing them with the, you know, little character chains, Bugs Bunny, Mickey Mouse chains, and, you know what I'm saying, running around getting chased by girls and all. I knew then, I'm like, yeah, I want to do music.
So what, when did you first record your first song?
So,
or did you do hook, or like, how did it go? Cause I know I seen your video DODVH. You feel me? I seen all that shit. I always do research on people. That's why I wanna get to know artists more. You feel me? That's why I built this platform.
Yeah.
So like, what was your first song, bro?
So first, like professional.
Just
professional
period.
studio.
Period. Just period. You could be in the studio right here. Just period.
So my first real song, well, first full song I wrote by myself, I was like maybe like 8 or 9 or something like that. It was a little fluff song, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But starting off, before I was able to get in real studios, my mom used to have this desktop computer, and I used to have this microphone that was like the little headphone jack was like the size of the little headphone jack. So you put it in there and stuff like that. I was recording horrible quality music. It would be sweet songs, but the quality was horrible. And you know what I'm saying, over time, you know, I started recording seriously by the time I got to Osborne in high school. That's when I had met my dog D'Angelo, his brother Switch. He had a studio, and we used to go to his studio, and we was recording off of FL,
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, we had some records then, and we had a little group called NRG, New Rule Genius, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we disbanded and everything and stuff like that. But after that, I had a group with my actual, like, grew up with brothers. You know what I'm saying? We had a group called DCSG. That's when we was recording serious records then too. And I want to say, so we started recording together like 2012. We always rapped together. We been rapping together since we was kids. Freestyling ciphers, you know what I'm saying? Recording little videos and posting them on Facebook and shit, or MySpace when that was popping. But, you know what I'm saying? By the time we started getting into real professional studios, we had started picking up. But, you know what I'm saying? It was just little arguments amongst the group, you know what I'm saying? Made us, you know, start going at each other to the point where, you know, stuff was getting out of hand.
Right.
And then it wasn't necessarily about leadership, because, you know, usually groups break up like who the leader or who the top one,
right.
who this or stuff like that. But we definitely had competition amongst each other.
That's how it's supposed to be in the group, though.
Yeah. But above all, that situation, you know what I'm saying, it fell apart. Really due to egos, you know what I'm saying. That be the shit that's serious when it comes to these groups, bro, the egos. And after that, a record that I did with the group, it was called Ball Like Us. Like that version of the song's still out. It was called Ball Like Us. But originally, I wrote that song to be a song separate from the group, you know what I'm saying, because the song was a tribute to my cousin Jeff, you know what I'm saying. Right. Jeff was killed, you know what I'm saying, by his, you know, one of his peoples during a dice game. And you feel me, I made like a little tribute song to him and stuff like that. And Cash Kid, you feel me, you know, him and Jeff and Cash Kid, they was like close, you know what I'm saying? They was like, you know, right-hand mans to each other type stuff. So I cut the record originally with the group, and then Cash Kid heard the song because we did a performance. It was a little Club Fame event called Project X.
Right, I heard of that. Yeah,
so it was, man, the lineup was crazy. We had Stackboy Ty, Cash Kid, Jay Swan, Rover and the Glock Boys, and this was like right after Greg died too. So we got Rover and the Glock Boys, you know, 5674, and, you know, just a whole bunch of people. Rich Town and them, you know, they was there and shit. So everybody's performing, whoop whoop whoop. We performed the Ball Like Us song, Great Ever and shit like that. And you know, Cash Kid finally heard it and shit, and he was like, hey, that record crazy, you know what I'm saying? So you know, rest in peace to Al Wu, but him and Al Wu, they both reached out to me about that record, you know what I'm saying? And then Cash Kid, you feel me, he was like, shit, man, I wanna, you know what I'm saying, hop on that thing or whatever. So at first we was trying to figure out how we was gonna play it, like, you know, remix type situation or whatever. That's why on the actual song, Ball Like Me, where with me, Cash Kid, and NBAC, I was like screaming remixing like a little, what you call it. So I was still trying to pay homage to the fact that it was another version of the record from my group. So what happened was, the way, you know, Cash wanted to do it, he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, give it the most promotion he can give it by hopping on it and putting it on his project, leaving my verse and, you know what I'm saying, the hook. But the song would have been too crazy long if it would have been 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? So he, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, he wanted to do that without my group members or whatever, which like that. But at the same time, I was letting them know, like, you feel me, you know, this was like promotion for the group still, because it's a big record. Even if the shine came back to me, the shine would go to the group. Right. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, niggas didn't see it that way, and they didn't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, niggas had to get removed. But the way I also looked at it too was, you know, for you know what I'm saying, my cousin Jeff, you know what I'm saying, which, you know, my group members, they didn't know him personally. You know, they hopped on the record for me or with me, but they didn't know him personally, you know what I'm saying?
But that makes sense. You had got somebody on there that knew him and that rocked with him, you feel me? That was his right hand man. And that was okay too though, on the group he had for supporting you to hop on the song, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I understand it from both ways, you feel me? I understand from your point, but I understand from Nate's point, you feel me? They're like, damn, Cash on the song, I want to be on the song with Cash Kid, you feel me? And I understand that too. But I also understand you come from them, me and Cash on this, that's my cousin, this is his right hand man. Y'all just need to fall back and fall in line with the shine, you feel me? That was it.
Yeah. And
they didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and then, you know what I'm saying, you know, not gonna say names of, like, you know, which member was on what, but you know what I'm saying, there was one member out the group, you feel me, he didn't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we had connections, well, that I had connections to bigger artists or whatever, because he was like, he didn't want us to build our name off them, you know what I'm saying, so he would rather us work with the motherfuckers that didn't have no names or names below us or whatever and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, let me tell you, I'm about the music all the way. I don't care if you got the pop in his name to no name. If you got something that I like about your music, period, and it's not a lot, it's not a, you know what I'm saying, a lot that I dislike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got just a little bit of something that I like about you, I'm willing to work. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it. But it was just, you know, he wanted to focus on working on a smaller artist and, you know, build up, which, you know, that's the way to do it, you feel me? And it's not necessarily we was building off other niggas' names, but it's just like, we have connections. They didn't like the fact that, you feel me, I was finna do work with Smoke Campchino and shit like that, which, you know, we did cut a record.
That's not cool, but I'm actually happy that, you feel me, you found your own way and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, bro, nah, we gonna talk about this, bro. You got a catalog. When I say a catalog, you got songs that you done said only features on. You got songs that you saying a feature and a verse on. You got your own shit with features on it.
Yeah.
You got my favorite song, which is called Losses. That's my overall favorite song.
That's my baby.
I like all the music out of my city. Losses, it sticks out when it first came out. Hey yo, Nino, ain't that camera rolling? No, Losses, bro. What made you, first of all, where you get the beat from, bro?
The Amazing Beats. Shout out to my boy The Amazing. He know we locked in for life.
Cause that man though, he been doing this thing for a very long time in this Detroit, on the Detroit scene, bro.
Yeah, he slept on. He's so talented. He slept on.
To me, in my eyes, he up there with Ruel and Dame and John Boy. You feel me? In my eyes,
the beats. He one of the hottest producers, bro. Like top 5 at that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he also slept on the artist side of things. Like, he rap and sing.
I think I heard a song of his before, but I just didn't know which one was him because I ain't never seen him.
Man, me and him got a record so crazy on Tuck. I always was to say nothing.
So bro, about this Losses track, bro, how did it come about for you to even like put them words on that track? Like, was it hard?
So this is what was crazy. The hook, I actually had this hook written in like an old phone for like a long time. It was a thought. Like, it started off as a thought, how I was trying to put it together, you know what I'm saying? It was whole different beat, whole different vibe, everything. So what happened was, that night I had cut like 2 other records with Amazing, and he was going through his beats, and it was ones that I was liking, but it was like I didn't have a vibe with it. So we had got that beat, and I heard it. I knew I loved it the moment I heard it. You feel me, that piano, that little thing that come on in the beginning, I knew I loved that beat, and I'm like, damn, I want to put something on this. So I was going through, scrolling through, I came across that one hook, and at first, because the way we was doing it, we had just skipped like 4 beats. Like, we had pulled it up, put it in Pro Tools. I tried to do some shit, couldn't get it. And I'm like, fuck it, instead of wasting time, let's just go to the next beat. So we got to that beat. I tried the hook on it. I was forcing it on there at first. And it was like 3-4 tries. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably have to skip this beat, and I like it. So just before I could tell myself like, all right, bro, we might skip this one, I'm like, I'm gonna try this bitch one more time if I don't get this bitch right. Ooh. So headphones was on, you feel me? I'm standing in front of Mikey, his space, and next thing you know, I fit that bitch on there like perfectly. It was like I started feeling it in my spirit, cause the way Maze record, cause I know a lot of studios don't always do it like that, but the way Maze record, he have the shit already on, so it be sounding damn near mix and master while you're recording it. So the way I listen to myself in the headphones, it's like I'm an artist listening to the song for the first time too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it gave me that vibe. I started getting chills because it came out so clean. Then after that, I ain't gonna lie, the rest of the record was freestyle.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I was
that
punching
shit cold, in, bro.
Yeah, I was punching in, cold. Coming up with my thoughts or whatever, because that song was actually a record for me to vent on.
And it sounds like that. That's what I was about to say. This sounds like a grief record, like you was grieving on there, like getting everything out. Because you think every day, I can relate to the song, you feel me? Because shit, I know about losses, I done had losses, I done seen losses, I done took losses, you feel me? It's all about losses, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I can relate to it, I'm pretty sure the whole world can relate to it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to make a universal record for people who needed to grieve or needed that.
And I feel like that record and video is being slept on.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that shit is dope as hell.
Definitely.
That shit is dope as fuck. Yeah. Shout out to Ayo Nino, man.
Yeah, Nino, my baby, I appreciate that video too. Like, and my homies, J Loud, Jimmy, Larry, you know what I'm saying? If you watch the video, they in there, turning up, cutting up with me in the little parking structure that we was at and stuff like that. It was a dope video, and it was a little behind the scene moment and shit, you know what I'm saying, when we had finally cut the last scene, and you know what I'm saying, I just accidentally just went into like a little speech, you know what I'm saying? I was crying. This is just like, this shit so deep for me, and that being like my real first solo major video and song, you know what I'm saying? I am slightly disappointed that it didn't do what I wanted it to do or whatever, stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying, they be not knowing in the background of this music shit, the most important thing is marketing. You know what I'm saying?
And promotion.
Yeah, marketing and promotion. I just don't have the proper marketing and promotion team behind me just yet, but I'm working on that. And you feel me? That record, because songs like that be timeless or whatever, so I'm not, you feel me? I'm not done with that record yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna definitely get more push and stuff like that in a minute. I got something in the works for that.
So that's what I was about to say, bro. What's the next visual like from you?
Just like solo?
Yeah,
my
like
next solo
solo
record. I'm not gonna lie, I got this single that I'm confident in. A lot of motherfuckers who I've let hear it in the background, you know what I'm saying, just to get like, a little opinion, you know what I'm saying. My next record probably gonna be the song called Hands Off, and I already got a remix ready for it too, with a special artists on there and stuff like that.
Up,
and it might come out with multiple remixes with, you know what I'm saying, Mo, you know what I'm saying, notable names on there and stuff like that. Hell yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so that's on the way. I'm still not sure which cameraman I'm going with to shoot that. I locked something in with Diego. Me and Diego are supposed to be working soon, and then I got a fully paid video off with Jay Shot It. I just ain't pick a record that I wanted him to shoot yet and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, I'm probably finna be fucking with my nigga B Max, you know what I'm saying, through the Amazing and shit. And who else am I trying to rock with? My nigga Super Duper Josh, I wanna work with him. Wesley, I wanna work with that nigga so bad. Somebody, my boy Focus Films. that nigga, me and him about to shoot something. When he touched back down, he on vacation right now in Florida. When he touched back down, me and him finna shoot some shit. It's finna go crazy.
That's what's up, bro. What you think about today's Detroit rap culture?
Man,
Or should I say music scene?
I ain't gonna lie. I hate to admit it. We still gotta run. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the longest run for a minute. But Flint trying to fuck us up right now. Like, I'm getting nervous.
Them boys hot.
You feel me? I mean, we all from the same state, same place. You know what I'm saying? We all from this glove. But you know, the heart of the music came from right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right in the city, right in Detroit or whatever. But Flint on the run. You know what I'm saying? The culture right now, I feel like they need to be a little bit more inviting to an artist like, you know what I'm saying, me, The Amazing, Leaky Baby, you know what I'm saying, F&B Chulo, all of that, cause it's like, right now, you know what I'm saying, shit's starting to get quiet, you feel me, and, you know, the Detroit rap scene, you know, once niggas reach a certain level, it's like they try to treat the shit like a fraternity, exactly. You feel me, they only want to work with each other, you know what I'm saying, whoever make it into that fraternity type shit or whatever. But there's some artists out here that can, you feel me, if they would just rub some elbows, put them on some tracks with them, man, it could turn into some shit, you feel me?
That's what I was saying. If we all just come together as artists, you feel me, and push our whatever problems we got to the side and say fuck that and let's do what we gotta do as a city, we'll get more out of it.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate niggas like RMC Mike, you know what I'm saying? I met him at the studio and shit with my nigga Deep Waters and shit like that.
Shout out Flint, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Them niggas on right now. You feel me? He was in there by himself, you know, he was waiting for, you know what I'm saying, gang and them to pull up and shit like that or whatever. So I had some shit for him. I'm like, shit, man, you know what I'm saying? I got this beat. Ooh, I let him hear it. He was fucking with the beat. Then I also let him hear the music and, you know what I'm saying, let him know, like, what records I was on and shit like that. And you feel me? He was fucking with me. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't understand why, you know, I wasn't on or, you know what I'm saying, wasn't really getting the recognition I was getting or whatever. He was fucking with me. And when people got that type of mind state, it's him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he let me know, like, we can work. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas, you know, they want to be all Hollywood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I like about a lot of people is that, like, once you reach out to that certain people and you be like, oh, they ain't gonna answer you, then they fucking answer your ass. Like that be what's up, bro. Like, for example, Redman inboxed me out the blue off a story thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Off a story thing. He like, bro, where you from? I'm like, shit, Detroit. He like, what you doing to push your music? I'm like, A, B, C, and D. You feel me? Yeah. He like, that's what's up, bro. Keep going. And that's all he said. You feel me? Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? How the fuck? You feel me?
Shout out to Danny Always Win too. You feel me? Before the Losses video ever came out, you know what I'm saying, Nino had posted me on his Instagram, and you know what I'm saying, you know, a lot of motherfuckers follow Nino. Right. You know what I'm saying, from the scene, and you know, Nino put a little caption and shit like that, you know, basically speaking on what I just said, like, you feel me, niggas need to start, you know what I'm saying, opening arms to some, you know what I'm saying, the under artists that's been at this shit for a while, got some talent that just need, you know what I'm saying, some help or some light, you feel me, it's some slept on gems in this bitch, you feel me, yeah. That's basically what he said in so many words, and after that, you know what I'm saying, Danny Always Win, he even tapped in and was just, all he said, you know, like what you said, you feel me, like, you feel me, I hear you, keep going, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate that shit. Sometimes it don't even take, you know, a motherfucker, you don't always gotta follow a nigga or, you know what I'm saying, go on, you know, liking the page or, you know, fake love and everything. Just the DM, hell yeah, just the DM like that was love. I appreciate that.
You like one of the most slept on artists. You feel me? Because it's a lot of us. You feel me? So I just feel like at this point of your career, what is your plans next?
Right now it's just making singles. I want to put enough singles out, cause I got a lot of features. The features still gonna be coming. You feel me? I'm working with a couple more, you know, big name artists right now and stuff like that. And it's a couple tracks, you know what I'm saying, pending or whatever and shit like that. I got a record. I got 2 records with Peasy. One, I don't know what's happening with. The other one is supposed to be on one of the projects that he putting out when he come home. So,
okay,
you know, that'll be love. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, just, you know, like I said, I'm working with some, you know what I'm saying, with some names. I got a record with my boy Kev Cash and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's called That's Anyways. Me and him did, you know, he got GT and All-Star JR on that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a super collab. Plus, and Beast made the beat, so that was crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I got some shit with Motown Ty, Young Juno, and Big C's that, you know what I'm saying, I think that one's gonna be the one that's gonna get us out the door type shit.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. But as far as me though, I got some shit. I've been working with this producer named Vaughn. And Vaughn, he been going crazy. He been going tough on the beats. And he sent me like a 69 beat pack. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm a cutting. You feel me? I got the single I believe in, Hands Off, and then I got like 3 or 4 follow-up records, all by Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? To go with that or whatever.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Now, bro, tell everybody all your social media where they can find you at, all your music and all that good shit.
Well, Skyyler Blu Azure, SKYYLER BLUAZURE. You could type that in on any social media platform and on any music platform. You gon' see me, you gon' find me. There is some music out there that I'm on where my name, you know what I'm saying, got misspelled or whatever, you know, the little inconvenient shit or whatever, but I'm gonna be working side by side with you know what I'm saying, a friend of mine that's gonna help me put all my shit under one name. But when you search me up on, you know, the major platforms, you'll see, you know what I'm saying, the whole playlist, you know what I'm saying, my music and, you know, songs that I'm featured on and stuff like that. You feel me? It's heat out here.
I go by the name It's Magnum. You tuned in from another episode to the block. I mean, from the block to the booth. From the block to the booth. And I'm out this thing. We out.